some lost focus in that?
Maybe. You know, I thought we prepared well this week, and you know, maybe last night's game might have gotten some guys' heads, but I don't know. We just didn't come out well at the beginning. At the beginning, took a while to get going, and just too little, too late.
What was the deal at the beginning there, David? I mean, we've seen you guys have lulls and slow starts a couple times earlier this season. It seemed like obviously it caught up to you tonight.
Yeah, you know, they're a great team, and a combination of that and us making mistakes, turnovers, penalties, and we just took a while to get going. It's just all that combined we put us too far behind.
It seemed like their game plan on both sides of the ball was pretty good. I mean, what did you think of the way their defense? Like you just said, they had a hand in taking you out of your game.
Yeah, they're a really talented defense. They played hard, and we made a lot of mistakes too. But they played well also.
What was the core things that they did well defensively? If you had to break it down.
They were getting push up front. We weren't. Took it. I know the first few series we were kind of getting stuffed in the backfield, and they have a good D line. They had a good scheme, and we're playing well. They're sticking to their responsibilities.
It seemed like for the most part, like Auburn, like LSU, they had guys who could close on them. At least early they did.
Yeah, they're a really talented team, and you have to give them credit.
Were you confident that you guys were going to score 6 on that last drive?
Yeah, I think our offense, we kind of practice that thing every week, clutch period, and we were shooting for the end zone, and then we got there with 8 seconds left or whatever, and then we kind of had to start looking at maybe just settle for a field goal.
How confident were you at that point that it was going to go to overtime?
I have confidence in our kickers, and I thought we were going to make that, and I was going to be prepared for overtime.
You obviously surprised it didn't go.
Yeah, I've seen them make that kick in practice, and just what happens, I guess, just wasn't our day.
What's the feeling like as a lot of guys on this team haven't lost at home?
Yeah, it's not a good feeling. When we play at Autzen, we pretty much always win, and with that fan base, and we usually always play well at home, and today we just didn't.
Can you talk about the last 24 hours with Oklahoma State losing, and obviously that injected some excitement into the community and probably your team as well, and then now this?
Yeah, I think we were all watching that game, and we saw that loss, and it might have affected some guys not being as focused for the game today. I don't know about that, but someone else made a comment about that. So, and then now we go out and lose. So, it's kind of how college football is. You have to show up every week, or, there's a good team that's going to beat you.
Did you personally see that? You didn't think the Oklahoma State result got guys thinking big picture a little too much or anything like that?
Me personally, no. I didn't see any of that, but, it's a big team, so they could have been going on somewhere.
Well, speaking of that now, you need to win next week against the Beavers in order to get into that Pac-12 championship game.
Yep. We got to. Monday comes around. We got to be ready to go, focused physically and mentally, so we can get back to work and make sure we can win that game.
It took midway through the third quarter for the offense to really seem like it was trying to click into gear and things like that. How frustrating was it to go into the locker room, say that you had your adjustments, and then to come into the third quarter